and good to understand what narcissism is. I mean, the Bible gives us the whole book of Proverbs, which a lot of it is a manual for recognizing what wickedness is. However, how do we heal and how do we grow? We heal and grow from the transformation of the renewal of our mind. When we grow up in systems of dysfunction, whether this is dysfunction within the family or within society, voices can be introjected in our mind and in our whole psyche and even into our emotional body as well. And learning to grow up is learning to differentiate which voices belong to who. So there may have been voices that you adopted in the transactional analysis model. This would be called the critical parent voice, which says, oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you're too sensitive. Oh, how would you think that you're going to succeed? Look at the way you've always failed before. These are critical voices that may not be your own true, authentic voice, the voice that of yourself that God knitted you in the womb to be, your true self. So as we grow up, we need to learn to differentiate what is our own voice, our inner adult, our true adult, and what is the voice of an introjected critical parent that is not really our own voice. It is a voice that dysfunctional systems try to ping in us to come online. Systems in wherever it is, whether it's in family or in the workplace, that are dysfunctional and have demonic strongholds behind them will try to get you or anyone else to feel false guilt. This is not true guilt. It feels real. I'm not saying it doesn't feel real, but we need to recognize when it's not guilt that is actually something we would feel bad for if we were allowed to be our absolute true selves. So the last video I made was about practicing saying no in low stake situations. And I also need to mention that we need to be okay with that feeling of false guilt. We can't just delete it all in one. But by the renewing of our mind and by saying to ourselves, do you know what? I'm going to radically accept this feeling. And I'm going to radically accept that I'm not ready to completely let go of this feeling yet. That is, if you're not completely ready to let go of that feeling yet. Because that radical acceptance, there's a paradox about it. It gives us the freedom and ability to allow true growth to happen. And it gives the freedom and ability to become ever closer to that true authentic self that God designed us to be. Knowing your true thoughts is where healing